Hello everybody, and this is a film review. I was trying to do a video before, but I got disconnected from the video. Internet connection. Go figure. So, I want to talk about a film which is so horrendously bad that I had to laugh at a particular scene in this movie. So, this movie is called DarkTown. I'll give you the synopsis of this movie. It's about a group of vampires that invade a town. I forget exactly where, but they invade this town. Sounds interesting, right? Sounds like there's a central plot line to it that this movie will keep you interested throughout the whole movie. So this movie begins with this, looks like this, I'm guessing an electrical engineer for the town, like somebody who fits a circuit breaker if the lights go out and all that. So this guy is in the basement of this place, and he has to go down there in order to fix because the whole town went out. So he has to go down, find the circuit breaker, and turn it back on. But while he's in there, he hears these strange noises, and he sees like these things walking by, and he's like, the typical stupid white man type thing in a horror movie. Hello, who's there? That cliche. And so he goes around looking to find where this noise is coming from. And then he finds this group of vampires, and then he gets, like, literally pulled back, and he gets bitten to death by these vampires. And I'm thinking, oh good, the first scene's very well. It got me interested. And then from there on, the movie goes to Trainwreckville. This movie is so bad that The Heat looks better. And The Heat was a terrible movie. Granted, yeah, it had two female leads in the movie. Good. But other than that, the jokes in there I've heard before in The Hangover, and I just didn't find them funny anymore. And The Heat was a terrible film. So, The Heat looked better than this movie, because this movie was shot, the director of this movie was better than the movie itself. But there were a couple of positives to the movie. The director, like I said, the director of the film was better in this movie than the movie itself. And the fact that since this movie came out in 2004, and this was a Lionsgate home video, it featured a lesbian couple, which is very rare for an independent film to have during the time. Very few and in-between films might have had a story about a lesbian couple or a gay couple, but this movie specifically has them as characters in the story, and that's a positive to it. I applaud the screenwriter appraisal for not being homophobic. But the movie itself is so terrible, it's so unscary, that there's this particular scene in the movie where, and there's a large amount of white and black actors in this movie. One of the black actors gets shot at a particular scene, part in the movie. And you thought, well, this character's dead, because he got shot in the heart. Normally, common sense would tell you if you get shot in the heart, you're basically a dead man. No, he manages to stay alive. Don't ask me how. But then he gets stabbed right here, right where the ribs and the lungs meet, and right where the top of the whole intestinal tract is. And if you get stabbed right here, you're pretty much a dead man, right? No. You know what this guy does? He's crawling to hide in a storage case. It's so funny how his character manages to stay alive after getting shot in the heart and stabbed right here. It's so funny how that... And I'm not sure how many people take this movie seriously. Not that many, I'm guessing, but this movie is so horrendously bad. I was disappointed with this film. It only cost $1.99, so I'm like, good, I'll shelve this and never watch this again. And I do not plan on watching that horrendous train wreck again. Well, that's my review of DarkTown. And have you seen DarkTown? How did you like it? Comment below. If you haven't seen it, don't waste your time. Really, save 88 minutes of your life. Don't watch this train wreck.